When I first came to college, I wasn't really sure what to expect. Part of me thought it would be just like school, but it ended up being completely different. The lessons are different. Instead of having very mixed subjects, it was just one subject that I was focused on that I had a passion about, which gave me more motivation and more drive to do the thing that I wanted to do. It also set me up for employment. It wasn't just engineered towards heading off to university. Although it gave me a qualification to get me into university, college also helped me go straight into an industry job and set me up to be ready to go straight into work with the skills that I gathered through college. And I think this is a very vital difference between college and school, and that the lessons there also help to gear you towards the real world and becoming an adult and becoming more mature.
The advantages of college include how you're with everyone that's doing the same thing, so you've always got the relaxed, supportive atmosphere, and you can go from your course into third year university or straight into work. It's a good area to just collect what you want and move on with your life into different directions, and there are many different options from college where you can go.
The courses that we offer are competent-based courses for industry, which are SVQ, Scottish Vocational Qualifications, at level 1, 2 and 3. These courses, like I say, are for industry, so when students apply for courses, we are gearing them up for the industry, so the skills and knowledge they require for the industry. We get a number of applications from schools, and the difference in a sense from school to college is not a big difference, but it's more focused on employment, trying to get you ready for employment. And the courses that we do, like level 1, that's getting you initially into the start of a job, which you can apply into some kitchens where you can be doing food preparation, or you may want to continue on at the college up to level 2 and then maybe up to level 3.
Here it's much more hands-on, there's much more practical work in the workshops, the real live jobs. Once the students have advanced a little bit beyond the basics, then they get to work on real live cars that are running on the streets, so that's quite different from school as well.
I think, well, as soon as you come to college, hopefully we're now teaching them like adults. And I think the way they're getting taught in here, they're being allowed to make their own mistakes and hopefully rectify these mistakes as they go along.
I found in college that lessons, the students expect to work a lot harder than they are in school. They haven't got a teacher watching their back 24/7. The lecturer pretty much leaves them to do the work themselves, but gives them an easy guide into the work, and then puts a lot of responsibility onto the student. For example, in my course we had something that was called flying hours, where the student didn't have any actual lessons or lectures, but were told to come in and use the equipment that was available to us and learn about it ourselves. We also, a lot of our responsibilities include good timekeeping. We have to always be punctual. The college isn't going to chase us up and tell us to come in. We choose to come to college. It's not like school. We're by law we're obliged to be here. We're actually asking the college to teach us. So they put a lot of responsibility and impetus on us to engineer our own learning. And from there it's all about maturity and taking responsibility and becoming an adult, which is something we don't usually get in school, as we're still sort of treated like children and teenagers. Here we're treated like the adults and the growing people that we are.
It's a much more adult environment. There's much more responsibility put on the students for their own learning. They're expected to behave in a different manner and in a much more mature manner. And the times that they actually learn are different. So whereas a school class might be for an hour, college class might be 2 to 3 hours.
The responsibilities we would have are things like timekeeping, punctuality. These are really important because that's what an employer is looking for. It's much more like the real world in here, in the sense that the students have to take responsibility for themselves to come to college, so that they're like it would be at work. And if they're going to be absent, they need to tell us they're going to be absent, need to phone in and make their excuses. So it's much more the onus, the responsibility is much more with the student than it is at school.
Extra responsibilities they have, the responsibilities in a sense is to actually take it, as I said, about employment. So for example, timekeeping, attending classes, being ready for classes, show that you're taking part as teamwork, you're actually being involved more. It's not just about a task, you do a task. If you take like the production kitchen that we run, the restaurant is run as not like a normal restaurant, and we have to meet deadlines, and the difference is we have to meet that deadline. So if we're serving customers that start at 12 o'clock, we have to be ready. So the pressure is on to run it like a real situation.
There's a lot of services available to people like myself who have just came out of school and looking to go to college. For one, SAS, Student Award Agency for Scotland, they give you a student loan if you're thinking of leaving home. And they help you financially over the course of the year, pay your tuition fees for you. There's also Student Services and Finance department in every college in Edinburgh. Student Services here at Joe and SQA have been fantastic. They've helped me out, helped me see what resources, what clubs, what different options are available to me after college and during college, what sort of stuff I can get involved in. There's a lot of support available out there for students thinking of coming to college.
With anyone applying to the college, they will get the opportunity to come speak to student services and the information departments where they can find out about the exact courses that they may be interested in, and there's also information about all the bursaries that might be available and any other financial support. It's also the opportunity to come and speak to any of the lecturers that might be involved in the courses you're applying for.
We basically offer a range of money advice, student funding advice, course information, learning support, careers advice, progression onto university, that kind of thing. Anything that the student actually has an issue with, they can come to Student Services and we will either deal with or we'll advise them to go to a more relevant person.
Thinking of coming to college, my advice would be think very carefully about it. Is it definitely the place you want to come to? Because there's a lot of extra responsibilities and a lot of growing up happens in college. But it's a very exciting experience. It's one that I've loved. It's been great meeting new people, joining partnerships, meeting new teams, and learning new things, picking up new skills that have helped me both go straight into university and pick up skills that have helped me to go into employment. So it's definitely been an exciting experience for me, something I would recommend to anybody.
Advice to someone going to college would be to enjoy it because it's something that you're specifically interested in and it's a new experience, and to just think of it as a completely new fresh start and with your own responsibility and your more mature environment.